How you doing, everybody? This is ShoTTA here, and today I'm going to get back to doing just overall reviews of indie games and demos that you get on the PlayStation 4. I was doing this for a little while, but kind of stopped making vids for a bit, just holidays and everything. So I'm going to get back on track, and I'm going to start with a game here. This game is called Secret Ponchos. Now, this game, I'm going to give you some background. Secret Ponchos is an online multiplayer shooter or fighting video game for Microsoft Windows and PlayStation 4. The game was developed by indie game developer Switchblade Monkeys, and the game was released July 2014 for Windows and on December 2nd, 2014 for PlayStation 4. So this game is set in the West, where each of the players are outlaws or fugitives. The focus of this game is PvP, so player versus player, where you kind of duel with your player, and you'll go and you'll have that Wild West battles. You can have I think it is like 3-on-3 or 2-on-2s, and the game plays from like a top-down perspective, and the controls are like twin stick shooters. Players who receive or do well in the game, you'll get bounties on your head. So like you'll actually have bounties where you're like worth more money for people to kill you, and that way you'll become target to other players. So the better you are, the more of a target that you'll be to other players. And here you can see I'm kind of in the menu where you get to pick which player that it is you want to use. Now they have really cool characters where for long range, short range, more strength. And you can pick your player based on the abilities that you want to go into each battle with. Players can team up with other players, or you can just do one-on-one. So there are 5 maps and multiplayer game modes. Multiple characters you can choose from. You've got revolver that fires strong shots up close, and you've got dual pistols that fire at long distances. You've got secondaries like dynamite. You have a knife for the one guy I was using in the game. He actually has a knife that you can throw. If you miss, you got to go run and kind of pick it up. So I'm going to give you some more background, or just my overall impressions about the game. The game itself was kind of fun. It was different playing from the top-down perspective rather than, say, the first-person shooter perspective, where you kind of looking through the character's eyes. In this one, you're kind of looking from the top down. And I like the animations in these kind of games, and I do really appreciate these indie games. They put a lot of work into them, the artwork and just the overall character design, the cool captions for each character describing who they are and their abilities and everything. And here you're gonna see in this one, I think this is a 2-on-2 duel that I'm having with one guy, and this is when I first started playing, so I'm really not that good. I died a lot just trying to figure out the controls and seeing what's going on, but I did pick the character for range, and I think my partner had picked the character like he's like the younger Billy the Kid kind of character, and he's got the dual pistols. So he's more for close range, but he fires really fast. Whereas my character has got the 6-shooter, he can kind of fire at a longer distance. But if you use a kind of fully loaded special, you could just unload, It does less damage, but you can shoot like all your bullets out at one time. Whereas if you shoot once, you could do more damage. So it's got really cool maps, different kind of Wild West theme. So here we are in this town, and there's parts where you can like actually go in the buildings, and you can battle in the buildings. Now I mentioned before the secondaries for each character are different. I think the Billy the Kid type of character, he has the dynamite, whereas my character has the knife. There you kind of see me go down right there. So this is really a PvP game. There's no story mode to it. It's just online fighting against people, picking your battles, dueling it out in that Wild West fashion. And I did enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie. It was fun. Would I purchase the game? Maybe, if it was a reasonable price, and I think most of these indie games are pretty reasonable. So the good thing about it is that you always get an opportunity with PlayStation 4 to try these type of games out, to get an idea of what they're like. And this is one reason why I do videos, because it gives you a chance to see the game, you play it, you experience it, and if you like it, hey, you can buy it, or you can have it for the month on PlayStation Plus. Or if you do have it for the year, then you've got this game that you can play every once in a while and just change it up a bit, duel it out with people and have some fun. So I'm just going to give you some patch note updates from their website. and I'll leave the link in the description if you're interested in checking it out. They had matchmaking issues, and what you can do, you can check your network connection using the correct NAT type. They recommend that players use NAT type 2. I do the same thing for Battlefield 4 and any other FPS game that I use. Also, they've updated some new patch notes, and I'm going to read off the patch notes. An update is available from North America to Europe. Players with friend issues, players entering matches with a friend, should be able to successfully enter a game without friend separation. Extra players entering matches, game out of sync due to above matchmaking issues, and general improvements to matchmaking. So you can see they're updating and, you know, patching the game, and, you know, they are working on the game. So this is a game that has a lot of support, and it looks like they really want this game to succeed. So will I be playing Secret Ponchos in the future? Yeah, I'll be trying it out. You know, I love a challenge, love playing against other people online, and I really do enjoy, you know, battling it out in that kind of wild west kind of thing. So it is pretty cool. I enjoyed the characters, and I did like the game. So if you're interested in it, check out Secret Ponchos. It's on PlayStation 4. Also, you can get it on Windows for the PC or for computers. But I think on PlayStation 4 it's a PlayStation Plus game that was released in December. You could probably still get it. Too sure if that works that way if you have the year subscription, if you can get it. But I did download it, so it's one of those games that I kept and that I'll be trying in the future. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Thanks for checking out my videos. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you see. And hopefully I'll bring you some more great content in the future. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.